Good morning, good afternoon, good night. It's Emily, and welcome back to another video. Today is day 11 of the Quarantine Challenge Games, and we have a special guest again today. My dear friend Lexi.
Hi, so glad I could be here.
She will be doing the challenges alongside me today, and I can't wait to see what we do. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first challenge of today is the egg drop challenge. The egg drop challenge is where you try to create a container to hold a raw egg that you can drop it from a high height without it breaking. So let me collect some supplies and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I collected some cardboard and newspaper and things, and I'm going to try to build a container out of that, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. I took a toilet paper roll and cut slits in it so an egg could fit in it, and then I took newspaper and shredded it up and put it all around it inside of a peanut butter jar, and I have the lid for it and everything, and there's the egg. And my hope is when it hits, if it hits like this, the egg will just slide down the cardboard without breaking. But let's see. Alright, this is it. Let's see if I did it. Okay, let's go get it. Okay, here it is. Let me open it up real quick. It landed the wrong way, but maybe it'll still work. Okay. Alright, looking good so far. I think I did it. If I could get her out. I did it! She's not a crack. Woo!
So we're going to be starting with the egg drop challenge. So here I have a box, some little cloths, got an egg, and some packaging. So yeah, let's start doing this. Right, so we're outside now. Oops, my hand is in the way. I've never really recorded myself doing anything. But here's my box. I taped it shut, and we're gonna drop it from the deck from here. So, yeah, let's do that. All right, here we go. Dropping the egg from up here. It's really all the way down the hill. Oh. Let's see how it did. Oh goodness. Okay, here it is. It rolled up there and then all the way down the hill, down to here. So, let's open it. Yay! So we're back inside now because it was freezing cold outside for some reason. It was very windy. Anyways, we've got our box here. So far, I'm panting because I just ran from inside because it's so cold. Anyways, there's nothing coming out of the box. There are a couple scuff marks on it, but I think it did pretty well. Never done this before, as I said before. Okay, so let's take out the tape. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open it. Okay, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I put the washcloth in there so it wouldn't move, and it doesn't look like it has. Okay, one washcloth. Two washcloths. Okay, unwrap that, unwrap that. Here's the egg, it doesn't look broken. It doesn't look broken at all, though. Okay, it might be cracked. Ah, it's a perfect egg. No cracks on it at all. For my first time, I think I did pretty good.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how I made it. I started with this roll of toilet paper, and I cut slits in it along the sides so that it was more flexible and wider inside, and I cut slits in the top like this so that the egg could fit in. And then I put the egg in just the top, but if it like impacted, it would go and slide all the way to the bottom without hitting anything. And then I took the peanut butter jar and I put the toilet paper roll in the center and nestled newspaper all around it. And then I put it on top after I closed it and screwed on the cap. So that worked somehow, which was pretty cool. But on to the next thing.
Let's go to the next challenge.
For this next challenge, I'm gonna spin myself around until I get dizzy, and I'm gonna try to tie my shoes and then walk in a straight line. I'm hoping I don't get motion sick, but we'll have to see. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's so hard.
It's the dizzy challenge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin till we're dizzy. Then we are going to tie our shoes and walk 10 paces. Let's do it. I can go a long time without getting dizzy, so we might be here for a while. Let's go! Yay! Okay, I think I'm almost dizzy now. I'm almost falling over. Okay, go. I just fell over while I was sitting down. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Done the dizzy challenge.
Okay, the next challenge is to use a writing prompt, and you have 10 minutes to write a story out of it. The prompt that we're doing today is, on the dawn of the 3rd day of May, we'll be saved. So I'm gonna start at 12:10, and then I'm going to give myself 10 minutes and try to write something out of that. So let's see how that goes. Just proof that I am starting at 12:10. Okay, I'm gonna start in a minute. Okay, I'm done. I just finished. I'm gonna read the story to y'all in a second. Hold on. I apologize, it's kind of short and the ending's not too good, but I ran out of time. But I'm gonna read it to you. Okay. The land of Ethel was a cursed land, ruled by a wicked queen named Elvi. She and her army had seized the land years ago after killing the king that had ruled before her. Land was bathed in darkness and despair, never to be the same again. Though there was a prophecy whispered by the wind to tell all who lived on the moors and in the forest, on the dawn of the 3rd day of May, we will be saved. The creatures that lived in Ethel found hope in this statement, if they survived off of it, even when everything seemed to be doomed. An elf named Ilver lived in the deepest part of the forest with his family, and he had long since grown skeptical of this prophecy. His family suffered greatly from the evil queen's rule, seeing as she hated elves especially. They were banished to Hollow's Deep, a place where wicked creatures lurked. Ilver and his father's magic was hardly enough to keep the creatures at bay, and now Ilver's mother was sick. He worried for her. She had since grown frail from the darkness of the forest. She was a light elf. She needed the sun to survive, and she was being deprived of it. So one day, Ilver set off to do something about the queen's wicked rule. He was going to stop her once and for all. So, armed with only his hunting bow and a quiver of arrows, he headed off towards the castle. After days of arduous traveling, he arrived, finally, and carefully snuck off towards the castle. And carefully snuck his way into the queen's castle. He used his hunting skills to stalk through the halls and past the guards until he reached the queen's chambers. Dawnlight filtered through the window as he notched his arrow, aiming for his heart. He ended the queen's tyrannical rule by the laws of the land of Ethel and became king. Only after he sat upon the throne and restored peace to the lands did he realize he had killed the queen on the dawn of the 3rd of May. So that's my story that I wrote in 10 minutes, and I hope you liked it, and even though the ending was a little rocky.
Next is the 10-minute writing challenge. So I've got my timer here. Put 10 minutes on it. And I'm going to write it. I'm going to be doing this story on Wattpad. So if you want, you can go and check it out because it's cool. And yeah, it'll be called Dawn of May by Horses for Life as. So yeah, let's start writing. Timer again. Here we go. Starting. Where's the start? Oh, it's starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, where's the timer? Oh, it's so bad. Okay, I finished writing the story. Okay, I will read it to you now because I'm going to update this. Here we go. It's only 251 words. Not that much, really. Anyways, we need help, a woman cried from the crowd. Stop making a speech and help us. I was standing on a fountain telling everyone not to lose hope. Let me explain a bit. We are a bunch of people who are hiding from the zombies because recently a zombie apocalypse. That's it. We needed to get out of this place. It was a run downtown that we had taken refuge in. I had decided today I would leave and go find help. I wanted to let everyone know so they would not panic. I'm leaving to find help, I yelled over the din. The people started volunteering to come with me. I knew I had to go alone. I told them I was leaving tomorrow on the first day of May. I grabbed the bags I was taking. I was leaving without anyone else because if I didn't make it, the men who said they were coming with me would be needed here. I ran out the door and out the gate we dealt. I wonder if this is a good idea, I thought as I ran back to the village. On the dawn of the 3rd of May, we will be saved, croaked an old lady. A man who stood near her said, He stopped. The zombies are here! Everyone ran in a panic to their safe places in the ground. May 2nd, 8 p.m. Tomorrow at dawn we will be saved, said the man who heard the zombies. And that's it.
The last challenge is seeing how much weight I can lift. The heaviest thing that I have is ironically my dog who weighs around 60 pounds, so I'm going to see if I can pick her up. Okay, come here, doggy. Okay. Yep, I can still pick her up. I'm gonna look at the camera. You're such a good girl. She's like 56 pounds, so that's how much I can lift.
Sadly, we are at the last challenge. This one is not gonna be very fun. It's to see how much weight you can lift. So I have 25-pound weight here. I'm gonna lift it with one hand. Here we go. Done. Oh goodness. This is really, that's really heavy. Okay, let's do it with the other hand. Yay. I can't do it, it's too heavy. Oh, that's really heavy. Alright, that is it for today. I really hope I can come back again. That was super fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and press the little share thingy. Don't know what it looks like, but it's like a little curved arrow. Press the share button and comment down below which is your favorite challenge if the comments are on. And if they're not, then just think it in your mind. See you guys next time. Bye.
Okay, looks like all for today. But before I go, I wanted to say that the Quarantine Challenge Games will be on a brief hiatus since I'm going to be filming a Spanish video for my end of year project, and that'll take up probably most of this week. Next week I should probably be back into it and everything back to normal. But if I don't post for a while, that's why. And I hope you guys understand. But If you like this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to stay updated when I do post more Quarantine Challenge Games videos. And that looks like all for today. So, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.